Here the guys are discussing,
pull that thing off,
going over some game plans with the 4.6 engine here in the Thunderbird. This video here is you're going to hear them talking within. Right now we're looking at the throttle bodies and they're looking at some other stuff. But I just thought I'd let you have this one and let you just enjoy the conversation.
I took that off so we could get a look at the fuel rails. Because you said the other day you wanted to get a better look at them.
Yeah, them can be cleaned up. Them's heavier than you think they are.
So you just think it's surface rust. At least we still got a metal intake. I had that tool coming tomorrow to take these off, and then we can change out the fuel injector seals.
Oh, that damn dog. I wish that damn dog.
I don't think it bothers me.
It bothers me.
I just couldn't believe it.
I don't like friggin' noise when I'm trying to concentrate.
Well, then I'll shut up.
This here, this is... Let me get a piece of steel wool.
That's a man right there, ladies and gentlemen, has been doing engines for 62 years. He's been working on these a long time. 30 years just out of this driveway. So he's got the experience on it. I didn't want to take this on without his help. He's not too familiar with modern cars, but this is still in his realm of possibilities. So he may not have the physical behind him anymore, but that mind is still sharp, and you can learn a lot from him. He can teach you a lot. You don't need a strong back for that. And I trust him 100%. I'm gonna move that out of the way for you. You know, one thing though, the plastic's not.
See how shiny them gets? Just go take some work.
I'm surprised this plastic's not even that brittle. I figured it'd probably fly apart on me.
See, them ain't bad enough they're gonna leak or anything.
Still be a good idea to replace the fuel pump seals, the fuel injector seals, wouldn't it? Yeah. Just for preventive maintenance.
It's up to you.
I mean, I've got them coming in because they say that's a trouble point when they sit for a long time. Those seals get dry and brittle. And then you put fresh gas to them and you're doing what you always taught me.
What?
Prevent it from happening at first.
I don't think them fuel rails will leak. Them fuel rails are a lot thicker than you think they are.
Yeah, but those O-rings might not be.
What?
I said those O-rings, the O-ring kit on them. I just thought we put some fresh rubber seals back on her.
You make sure you pull that off, or you make damn sure you mark them where them wires go. If you don't, it won't fire right.
All right. You think it's a good idea just to pull this throttle body, these 4 bolts off here, and just clean this, or just leave it on there? Because I mean, she's got a lot of trash in there.
Well, if you do that, you're going to have another gasket. That's up to you.
Okay. Maybe we can just shoot some brake fluid cleaner in there and blow it out. You know what I mean? 'Cause look how thick she is. I mean, she's just thick.
You should never drain the friggin' antifreeze and the friggin' oil out of this car. It should never been sitting empty like it.
But can we save it? That's the question.
Everybody says, when you get done with your lawnmowers in the fall, drain all the gas and stuff out of them. That's bullshit. All that's doing is causing yourself problems. That's the only damn thing it does.
But do you think this can be saved?
What?
This engine?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what it's all about, man. That's what I care about. If you don't think, with all the years of wisdom you have on cars, can save this engine, it ain't no need going further on it.
So, I've seen cars that sit for 10, 15, 20 years. My buddy in Ohio bought an old 52 Chevy that sat in the barn for 12 years. We went out there, unhooked the fuel line, put us a can of gas, set us a can of gas down. Of course, it had a manual fuel pump on it. Took the damn spark plugs out, sprayed some WD-40 in it, let it sit overnight. Went back the next day, stuck a battery in the son of a bitch, and drove it home with a gallon can fastened in the side of the motor.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could put a gas can on this one.
Well, that one don't have a manual fuel pump, so we can't do that.
Nope. Like I said, I just got the bare essentials just to hear it run, because like you said last week,
once we hear it runs, then we can do better.
Yeah, because we got to know what
main thing's get the damn thing running first.
Then we know.
Ain't no use doing the cosmetics and doing all that other stuff till it runs.
Right.
And when you get all the stuff here, we'll come up here and put it together. Put it back together.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't get was the valve pan gaskets. They're going to have to be another date, but that's not going to keep us from getting it running either.
No. Them valve cover pan gaskets, maybe all they need is just sealed, just snug down. They might just be snug down and I wouldn't tighten them real tight. This is something you should have got.
What's that?
A PCV valve.
Oh, I didn't know it had one.
Yeah, right there. Right there.
Yeah, be on the next order.
That's all right. We can get that later. I'm just...
Yeah. Well, the important thing of it is we can just hear it runs, then we'll know what we're working with.
And I may be wrong. I've been wrong before. But knowing them older engines, I'd say it's going to run again.
Well, we don't have all that BS the new 4.6 has had. It doesn't have the variable timing. They went bad on them. This is just a plain two valve 4.6. And the only problem they ever had was the timing chain guides. And this one here's only got less than 130,000 on it, and I don't believe none of that's been hurt yet.
You don't know but what it's been. You don't know but what it's been replaced.
Nope.
Oh shit.
And this one here, as you can see, look at this bearing. Listen to it. You hear that bearing? That bearing's not very healthy.
this one's shot.
That belt was doing that around that thing.
This one's shot.
Yeah, I think that's why we had that mark right there where the belt was hitting that timing chain cover. Rock Auto, baby, $7. But don't have a lot of money to work with. We're just trying to make do with what we got. We may be a little slower and take a little longer than the other people with the fancy shops and the big money, but we'll get it done. Slow and steady wins the race. Some people can fix a car like this in 20 minutes. Some people it takes a month.
Some people do what?
Some people can fix this car in 20 minutes. Some people
you
can
ain't go fix that car in 20 minutes.
Some people can do it in an hour. Some people can do it in a month. Yeah, well, yeah, one of those big fancy shops, put it up on a rack and do all the work to it.
I mean, all the work there is to do on this car, to take your time, do it right, check everything out, you're looking at 2 or 3 months, tops. Yeah, you can go in here and in 2 or 3 hours you can slop it up, but you're going through everything on the damn thing, making sure everything's working.
Mm-hmm.
Which you just half-ass it, then you got problems for a year maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're tearing it all apart to fix something. You're tearing it all apart to fix something.
Best now to fix it while it's all open.
Huh?
Best now to fix it while it's like this because you can catch it all. And whatever it needs is easier to fix it this way than it is to put it all back together and, like you said, tear it all back apart.
Yeah. I'd rather tear the damn thing apart and take my time than I would spend hours and hours and hours tearing it apart and putting it back together.
Yep.
To fix something else. I gotta get down here.
But the reward is going to be worth it in the end, though. The reward will be worth it.
Well, you can probably drive it for years. I mean, this engine, if it's put back together right, good oil and everything in it, get it started, get it running right, this damn car you can probably drive this car for 250,000 miles.
Yeah. And it ain't like these damn new ones. These damn things are like... Yep. And then from there, we put the transmission in, we'll have us a good car.
This son of a bitch needs taken off.
I know.
And all this cleaned in behind it. Of course, that's plastic. It ain't metal, but it'll still ruin the paint.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, you don't need 2 license plates in West Virginia anyway. I'd take that damn thing off and throw it away. It's broke anyway.
Alright. I guess I've gone as far as I can go until my other shipment gets here because I don't want to tear into nothing I can't replace.
No, you don't want to pull that fuel rail off of there
until I got my...
Until you clean it up and got the new seals and stuff and put it right back together. You don't want no more. You don't want no moisture down in there.
Mm-mm.
And if it turns cold again, you're gonna have moisture in it again. That's where all that moisture come from. I know that sounds stupid, but that's where all that moisture come from.
Well, at least there's no water.
There's no way. There's no friggin' way.
There's no water in the oil. I mean, there's no water showing up on that stick. So it's all condensation, like you said. It's just moisture built up over the years.
Virginia, it's 100 degrees. In the wintertime, it gets cool. Then in the summertime, it gets up to 100 degrees. And that shit's gonna sweat sitting empty like this. They should have never drained it, and they should have went out once in a while and stuck a damn battery in it and turned it over good. Put fresh gas in it and started it up if nothing else.
Right.
He left it set, ignored it.
I mean,
what are you gonna unplug here?
Nothing. I ain't touched nothing over there. There's no moisture on my cap anywhere.
Yeah.
There's no moisture's in the crankcase at least, so far. But we're going to flush it out anyway. We're going to try to get a lot of this rust out of there, flush it. Pray to God that our heater coil don't plug up. Cause that's what I said. I've had a lot of problems when I flushed engines before, that all this trash likes to go through that heater coil, and that heater coil being so small, it globs it up from all the rust and the trash.
We ain't gonna do that.
Oh. Because usually when they flush it from the top hose, all that water runs through the engine and goes back through the heater coil and comes back out.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna unhook the heater hoses.
Okay. I've never seen that done.
We're gonna unhook the heater hoses, and we're gonna flush. We're gonna wait till we get it running, and we're gonna get one of those kits. I've got one somewhere if I can find it. And you put it on your one hose, and you back flush that, and you back flush all that shit out of that heater. We're not gonna put water in the damn motor. We're not gonna put antifreeze in the motor and start the car up with the heater hoses hooked up.
Yeah, but we're not going to run it that long to hurt anyway. We just want to run it.
We just want to run it. Well, we want it to sit and get good and warm once.
Yeah.
That'll dry all that engine out.
She definitely needs it.
And then it ain't going to run right when you first start it. It's going to miss and sputter. And
Ain't this a janky design you ever seen?
Whoever invented that didn't have much to do. He was bored.
Man.
But I guess it's all right. It works, as long as it works. I spray that down good with WD-40 before I did anything else.
Well, it's always a good place. You don't have to worry about trying to find the damn latch. Just go over top of the passenger taking the headlight. Alright, so we got a plan going. Sounds good. So, like I said, I trust this man. Every fiber of my being. He knows what he's doing. So, we're just going to get it worked out.
I got some... to make sure the gas tank's clean, I got some seafoam in there. We're putting the gas.
Yeah, we got to do something with conditioning that gas.
Let's see, what does it do? This here needs sprayed down.
Oh, that's a lot freer. I don't know how it's in there. I don't know how they got it tied in there.
It just got a hook on the end of it, and it comes over so far and hooks over this.
What a janky design.
This won't hurt plastic.
No.
It won't hurt plastic a bit. Get that cable good. This is the other damn Mickey Mouse outfit. This shit right here. You can spray a little WD-40 on your springs and you never had to worry about them. This damn shit here.
Yep.
I'll tell you what worries me more than anything.
Uh-oh.
That's a friggin' computer.
The computer's inside on the by the kick pan on the passenger side.
Yeah, but look at all the moisture that's been in the car.
Well, car this old and the box won't cost that much.
Is that computer?
Yeah. PCM for a 94 Thunderbird remanufactured. 94 Thunderbird, I can get it Rock Auto for $49.99 remanufactured.
What, a computer?
Yep, PCM, yeah.
Yeah, but do you still have to have all them damn codes to get
No.
it to work?
No, this is an OB. This is what they call the OB1.
Let's say I don't fool with Fords that much.
Well, the OB1 is just for diagnostic and for repair. It's not like the 2 and 3 where you have to scan everything, code everything, run everything through the scanner. This one here, you can scan it, it'll tell you what's wrong with it, and then once you get the part replaced, you take your scanner and you reset it. That's it. No, and the PCMs are swappable. I mean, you can swap those out as long as it's the same motor, same year, and it's got the matching number on the side of it, the same as the one you pull out. She'll run. Not like these damn new ones where you got to take and do an act of Congress to get them damn cleared out.
Them heater hoses, they ain't hard to unhook right there.
No. I didn't think about a throttle body gasket when I was ordering, but then again, I didn't know how bad that thing was dirty.
Well, that's right on top.
And yep.
I wouldn't worry about that right now.
That's done.
I could spray a little WD-40 in there and take.
That's the gas pedal. Wish I had the ability to get this, take some of this grease off of it. But I think it's a valve pan gasket. I don't think there's anything else leaking.
No, them valve cover pan gaskets, I don't figure anybody's ever snugged them down.
And I know damn well it didn't leak out 5 quarts of oil, so it was drained. It was drained.
Yeah, that's.
So we're gonna put stuff down in the cylinder walls, maybe some marble mystery, pull the plugs, put some fluid in the cylinder walls, hand spin it, and then I guess once you get it running and it blows all that stuff back out of the cylinder walls out both sides of the engine. Then you put in your new spark plugs.
Oh, when that thing fires up, you can go back there and hold a can under that damn thing and probably get a pint of water. Back at the tailpipes.
And then once we hear how it runs, then we'll button up the front, the cooling system. And the next big project on this thing is going to be the gas tank. We got to know what kind of gas we're dealing with. We got to get that tank clean.
Where is it? Can you get to the gas cap?
It's got a lock on it.
I suppose you gotta have power to unlock it.
Yep. I ain't figured out. There's a manual release cable in it, but I'm too damn big to get in there to pull the cable.
Yeah, it's locked.
There's a manual cable inside that wall right there, but I can't squeeze in there to get it.
There ain't nobody else. I can't get back through there. But this, I wish I could get into that. You can pull that damn gas cap off and smell it. You can tell. Smell will tell you a lot.
Well, I think we got a game plan. I think that's what we're going to stick with.